Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, welcome to another episode of Dr. Fix Me. I am your host, Dr. Elias Fix Me, at your service, and if this is the first time you're joining the show, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. And for the rest of you fixer-uppers, you know how this intro goes. All I'm trying to do is help this world out one person, one issue at a time, which is why I have a doctorate in radio and television broadcasting, with a specialization in tabloid talk shows, because my heroes growing up were the likes of Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, Sally Jesse Raphael, Montel Williams, Geraldo Rivera, Phil Donahue, Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, we got Wendy Williams, even Oprah, because they spent their careers helping people. Each new episode of their show, they would transform the lives of someone new. And I thought to myself, well, why can't I do that? Why can't I help others? So that's why I have a podcast. And the power of the internet, which gives me access to people all over the world to learn who they are, what ails them, and how I may be able to help them. And on today's show, my producers have connected me with one Bill Jackson, who, is this true? My producers tell me that his store is closing. It's a store called Rewind or Die. Oh, that's an aggressive name. Well, I guess without any further ado, I want to get to the bottom of this, see why the store is closing and how I may be able to help. So, welcome, Bill Jackson, to Dr. Fix Me.
Doctor, it's 2021. As you know, these trying times are economically harsh on all of us. And I own a little shop it's the last freestanding VHS rental depot in our Fairburg.
Bill, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to ask you right now. Are you okay? You seem very
I'm not
concerned. Your
I
brow.
am not great.
Oh my goodness.
Not.
Okay. Well, I want you to take a moment to breathe. Okay, this is a safe space. Okay, I'm here to help you. Mm-hmm. I can see you're distressed. You're distraught. Uh-huh. I find that when people come on the show and they are not to say that you're emotionally unstable, but when I feel that they are overwhelmed.
Are you calling me emotionally unstable?
No, that's not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you, Bill. I feel like I just want you to know I'm on your side. I feel like sometimes it's important for me to remind my guests that I'm on their side. I'm here to help you. I understand. So you own. Did you say the last VHS cassette store?
That's the last one.
Wow. So is it like a video rental, or do you sell, or is it both?
You could rent, you could buy. You could rent or buy. I don't care. I just need the money. You could rent or buy. I've got Twizzlers, I've got Snickers, I've got popcorn. Wow. I've got little sodas in the cooler up front for, impulse buys after you get a movie, but nobody comes in anymore. And it's a
Bill,
pandemic.
I'm gonna have to ask you to take another deep breath. Your voice.
You're gonna have to ask. I'm here to. I need you to help me.
I'm here to help you, but you started at a very low register. You were very serious and somber. You almost sounded like threatening, and now you've gone into your upper register. You're incredibly defensive. I'm sorry, Bill. I just gotta ask you to just take a breath, calm down. This is
okay.
This is going to be as painless a process as possible. I'm here.
Thank you.
To help. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right.
You're on the show.
I feel better.
Because there's potential for help. Now, my producers connected you here for a good reason. Now, tell me what is the reason? I mean, other than the obvious reason, what is the reason that your store is closing down? I imagine people.
Did you say obvious reason?
Well, yeah. I mean, it seems pretty obvious. I mean, VHS cassettes they're a bit outdated, wouldn't you say? It seems that people
you don't still watch videos. Why is everybody stopping?
No, I watch videos, but there's a different. No one owns physical media anymore. Like the idea of physically possessing, like VHS. People, I mean, think about it.
I don't care if you own it. You don't have to own it. You can rent it. You can rent it. It's a rental.
And you know what? I have rented. I have rented digital media on websites. Like YouTube. You can rent movies digitally on YouTube.
Son of a bitch! Can't stand this streaming shit.
So you're aware of streaming?
Yeah, I know of it.
Okay,
I think it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Okay.
There's no cover. You can't read the little blurbs on the back where like the critics are like 2 thumbs up and it's a fine family romp. Like you don't get that anymore. You don't get it anymore. You
get an equivalent to that. You can get the comments section. You can scroll through to the bottom where people write, "Hey, this movie was great. My family loved it," or "This movie is horrible. It wasn't scary."
Section.
Yeah, the comment section. Or there's
a comment section on Yelp where I advertise my store and it's all mean. It's all mean.
People respond. People write mean things about your store on Yelp,
calling me stupid, arcane, and adhering to old technology. And I had 12 customers, and then 10 of them died. And then
What?
I have Susan and Jim that used to come in, and then they got internet.
I'm curious. How does a business stay afloat with 10 or you said 12
I have a
customers?
trust fund. Had a trust fund.
Oh, I see now. Okay, so you were running this business. It sounds like not a fairly successful business, but it was able to stay afloat because of your trust fund. It sounds like
And I kept it afloat for 20 years.
oh wow, 20 years. So wait, you started a VHS cassette store in 2000?
That was my grandpappy's. He started it in 1980, and then he passed it down to my daddy, and then my daddy died. And so I
Oh.
got the inheritance and a trust, and then I kept the thing afloat in his memory, and now nobody comes anymore, and I'm out of cash. And I love Susan and Jim. I used to see them every day, and I understand they have an open marriage, but that's a whole other deal. And
Okay, I didn't ask
but-
about Susan or Jim. I didn't. I mean, I
thought
want to
was
help you
supposed
with.
to tell you.
No,
What?
you can. I mean, I want to talk about. I understand that your business is closing. My producers gave me a 3x5 card that says Bill Jackson owns a store that's going out of business. So I figured maybe you would need like business tips or help to get getting back on the ground or like transitioning into a newer business venture. But I couldn't help but notice that you seemed a bit hung up on this Jim and Susan. Did I say that right? Did I get
Yeah,
their
they
names
were
right?
they were my last customers. And they would come in,
You
once
mentioned
once
10
a
other
week.
customers died. What
They
happened?
died.
Like together? What do you mean?
Well, they weren't in like a cult or anything. It wasn't like a mass killing or something. They just like all aged out and died.
Oh, I see. Much like your technology that you sell, they aged
All right,
out.
listen, Fix Me, you son of a bitch. Don't you come here and insult my fucking business, all
I'm
right?
not, I'm just
My
saying-
grandpappy built this with his bare hands, and he told the people, you bring the movie back rewound or you fucking die. Do you understand me?
That is incredibly aggressive. Is that so? Your grandfather named the business Rewind or Die?
Yeah, grandpappy was a war vet. He didn't give a shit.
Wow. Okay. Well, I could see that the war or returning from war would have a serious impact on your mentality.
Well, I
But
mean, he was an admin.
Why
He wasn't
not-
really like in the fight. It just
Wha-
like really affected him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I understand. Like, be kind and be kind. Rewind. That's a very uplifting phrase. I think that, and it rhymes. It helps people remember. Oh yeah, I should rewind my tape so the next person who rents it or buys it will enjoy it. But
How'd that work out for Blockbuster? I outlasted them with their kind rhetoric.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's a I think a bragworthy point. You outlasted Blockbuster.
Sort of.
Well, yeah, sort of. I guess. Well, I mean, also Blockbuster was a franchise. Did you also have a franchise, or was it just the one store?
No, we had the one store.
Just the one store. Okay.
The
well,
one store.
all right.
Yeah. The town of 3,000, one store.
Okay, one store, and then okay, I see. So it was very low overhead, not a lot to. Okay, well, I see. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Bill, so are you saying that what's your business running on now? Is it closed now, or is it about to close? What at what point in the closing are we here? Because are you already closed? Are you about to close?
I'm
What's-
in the store right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that explains the
I live
collection
here.
behind you. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, I had to sell my house.
I see.
And I live in the action section
Why not sell your business? Why did you have to sell your house?
because the business is more important.
Is
The
it
business
though?
is my legacy. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you
I'm just-
understand family?
Yes, I do understand that there's a power in family. I believe in family, but also there's also I think strength in well, like people say like it's the strongest who survive, and I believe that it's really those who are most able to adapt survive. And your lack
Are
of
you
a
calling me weak?
no, I'm calling you you're refusing to adapt. It's I think it's frankly, Bill, you're coming across stubborn and unrelenting and unwilling to progress. In fact, I would say like why I mean in all the you said your business started in the year 2000, and I gotta ask, I gotta know, Bill, in all that.
1980. I took
sorry,
it over
well,
in 2000.
you
Do you
took it over-
listen?
Well, yeah, I understand.
What are you like some kind of therapist that doesn't listen?
Well, forgive me, Bill. I'm sorry, but so you started. You took over the business in 2000, and around that time, the new technology of DVDs came out, and those were prolific. Did you ever begin selling or renting DVDs? Did that ever occur to you, or did you ever try that out
Fix
for
me.
your business?
Fix me. Did you hear the name of my store?
Yes, rewind or die.
What can't you do with the DVD?
You can't rewind.
That's right. You rewind or die.
Okay.
There is no DVD. There is no
This-
laser disc. It's all reel to reel VHS, Betamax. Like, we've got film in this
Oh, my.
motherfucker. Yes.
So it's okay. So you're just insisting
Very
on.
much so.
See, do you see the stubbornness that I'm talking about? Because it's, I mean, you're
No.
adhering to a name, but it's okay. All right, that's fine. I'm not. I guess. I look.
How would I adapt?
You know what?
How would I adapt?
I forgive me, Bill. I realize that I'm being presumptive. I'm assuming you want my help with your business staying afloat or open, but I didn't ask you at the start of this show. How can I help you? What do you need Dr. Fix Me for?
I want my last 2 customers back.
This Jim and Susan?
Uh-huh. I miss them.
Oh.
They used to come in every week. It was my only human interaction during the week other than the grocery store. And they don't come in anymore, and I used to think that there was a chance.
A chance at what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, you mentioned the chance. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, so Bill, you said you miss Jim and Susan. When was the last time you saw Jim and Susan? When was the last time they were at your store?
2 years ago.
2 years ago? It's been
Mhm.
2 years? Wow.
It's
Okay.
been 2 years.
I thought maybe the pandemic had scared them from entering your business, but this is a pre-pandemic predicament.
It's been an issue
Oh,
for
my
me
goodness.
because nobody's come in my store in 2 years. They were the last living customers, and then they stopped.
Oh my goodness.
I still have their active rewards account open, and they have 25 free rentals that have been logged up. And if they come back 3 more times, they can get a free personal pan pizza from the place next door.
Oh, wow. Okay. So basically there's a deal in store for them if they return.
There's a hell of a deal.
Wow.
It's a hell of a deal. Plus, I just miss them.
Okay. Well, Bill, did you ever think that maybe the reason that they stopped going into your store is because they don't use VHS anymore? That maybe they
No, I mean,
they're just
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that. I
Okay.
thought about that, but then I thought they would never betray me and go to modern technology. But it
Well,
seems that
why
they
do you
may
think that's a
have.
personal betrayal? I mean, honestly, Bill. I mean, no one I know anymore has a VHS cassette player. Everyone's moved on.
How else are you going to watch the original trilogy? How are you going to do that? How are you
What
gonna do
original
that?
trilogy? What trilogy?
Star Wars? Come on. Han shoots first on the VHS copy. Everything else after that is completely digitally edited and total bullshit.
Okay, I guess you've got me there. The
You
original.
ever try to watch Mighty Ducks on digital? It's crap. It's crap.
I gotta say I haven't seen that since it came out in the 90s.
How
Yeah.
about The Lion King? If you adjust the tracking just right, you can see the sand spell sex across the screen when it blows the freaking dirt.
I've heard about that.
Can't do that.
All the Disney movies, the original animations had sexual innuendos hidden throughout the movies.
Yeah, you
Wow.
ever see The Little Mermaid? You ever watch that one?
I've seen the cover of the VHS.
Yeah, it looks
cover.
like a bunch of dicks and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
the
great.
towers. Oh my
It's
goodness!
great. You ever watch them get married? The priest got a rock hard boner the whole time. This is classic stuff. Fix me.
I wondered what was wrong with his leg. Okay, but Bill, you're raising a lot of good points. There is a certain novelty to VHS. I'll grant you that. Okay, there's a certain merit to nostalgia and to having something that is the original, untainted, unrestored. Han shoots first type of deal. I can respect that, Bill, and I do commend you for your commitment to your passion. I grant you that. I think that is admirable. But at the same time, you're a business. Isn't a business purpose to give the people what they want? You gotta if you've lost your customer base, then what kind of business are you?
No, the business purpose is to make Father proud.
Are you saying the reason you took over Rewind or Die was to make your dad proud of you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that something he told you? Like that, or explain that to me.
Specifically, no. Ingrained messages, yes.
Oh, I see. So, okay, that's what
Mhm.
you felt it was, but he never said outright, son, if you take over the VHS, if you take over Rewind or Die, I'll finally be proud of you.
No, he never really said it, but it is written specifically in his will.
Oh, goodness. He left it,
Mhm.
those instructions. Oh, my goodness.
It's the
That
last
is-
thing in his will.
That is incredibly passive aggressive.
It was pretty aggressive. It says, Bill, if you fuck up, I'll haunt you.
In writing?
Yeah.
Oh,
His
my
lawyer
goodness.
read it aloud to me, and he actually, like, from this far away, screamed it in my face.
Oh, my goodness. For the
Mhm.
listener, Bill put his hand right to his face. So your lawyer was just in your grill yelling at you what your father had written to you.
And then he slapped me.
The lawyer slapped you?
Yeah, it was written
Oh,
in
Bill.
parentheses, slap him.
There's what? Oh, it gave you stage instructions, or gave your lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
my goodness, Bill, you've got a lot on your plate. I can tell you're burdened. Yeah, I could sense that from at the top of the show. Now tell me about these customers these surviving customers that you haven't seen for the past 2 years. I feel like you had a deep connection with them. You seem to be hung up on them, and I guess maybe that's where I could probably help you. I don't know if I could help you with your business, but I feel like maybe I could help you, perhaps reconnect with Jim and Susan.
Well, one time they came into the store and they were debating over which of two movies to rent, and I reminded them it was two for Friday, and that they could have one. And then they looked at me and they said, "Thank you." And that right here in the heart, just like the icon. They loved the store. They would come in and, they would rent date night, and I would look at them and they would look so happy, and then they would like go off. And then I saw one time an ad online that they were looking for a third, and they never responded, but that's okay. They kept coming to the video store, and they always bought like little snack kits. They would get like Twizzlers and M&Ms to dump in the popcorn. And I always dreamt of what it would be like anyway, they don't come to the store anymore.
Back up, Bill. You're throwing a lot at me. So you're saying that it sounds to me like Bill or that Jim and Susan. That Jim and Susan really appreciated your personal attention to their customer care, and and then you discovered that they had an ad online.
Yeah,
for a third. Well, a third
yeah.
what?
Person.
A third person. Okay.
Was like a little just somebody to tend to their needs at home.
Like a maid or
sex partner. Do I need to spell it out for you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to assume, Bill. I
haven't been late in 20 years. I run a VHS store. It's been up. Fix me.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to trigger you there. I was just trying to uncover what the issue is.
You think I'm angsty about the business? Fix me.
I thought, but I clearly have. I feel like I've uncovered the truth.
I know I'm stupid. I just want to bang.
Wow.
With two people that liked my customer service and maybe watch a movie together and feel loved.
Well, okay. So, tell me what happened. You found out this ad online. You read it. Did you approach Jim and Susan regarding the ad?
I sent them an email with some pictures.
Oh, you responded to them online, but not in person?
I was covered in movie film. You couldn't really see the good stuff, but it was erotic.
Oh.
And then they stopped coming in.
Okay. The film was erotic, or you were erotic?
All of it.
Oh.
I went to the adult section and unspooled a couple of films. Covered myself.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. You've ever seen American Beauty where she's in the rose petals?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's like that, but film was all over me.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. I took it with a Fun Saver. I don't own a smartphone.
Oh, I see. So wait, you took a Fun Saver. Isn't that like one of those? I
sent them the camera via post.
The film was undeveloped. You just sent them a disposable camera, assuming that they would
kinds
get
of stuff
the film
on that. I don't know what else was on that camera, but
so there's no way for you to know that they actually saw those pictures of you, because I imagine that they probably looked at your disposable camera and tossed it in the garbage. Like, in this modern age, who has the time or the ability to develop film? I mean, it's not like it's accessible at a local CVS or Walgreens.
I think you could still do it at Walgreens.
Can you?
Put it on like a photo CD. Bastards.
Okay, well, I'm sure that takes time. I'm sure they take it to another location I'm sure whatever. But so, Bill, it's clear that there's no way that you have any idea of knowing whether or not Jim and Susan saw those pictures of you. You have no idea whether or not they know that it was you responding to them, unless there was.
I don't know what kind of coincided with the time they stopped coming to the store. So I figured I ran off my last customers in this pursuit of wanting to be released, if you will, and now I'm alone and I'm watching movies all day and not rewinding, so I should probably die. But nobody's gonna rent them anyway.
Bill, don't say that, okay? I want you to know this is I support you, Bill. I don't think that you should end your life. I think you've got a lot to live for. I mean, you've got
I didn't say I was gonna do it.
Wait, what do you mean?
What? I said I should probably die. I didn't say I should kill myself. Jesus.
Okay, well, what choice did I? What could I else could I? You didn't leave me to believe anything else. You said that if you hadn't rewound a bunch of videos and that you deserve to die, and I want you to know, Bill, you don't deserve to die. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank
you.
The
point is, you don't deserve to die. I think
got
you deserve
a lot of paternal guilt.
You deserve to thrive. You deserve to live and embrace life to the fullest. I think you deserve the all that life can offer you, Bill.
Thanks.
Now, I want to get back to Jim and Susan. It sounds like they clearly had an effect on you. You had you wanted more from them, I guess, than what they offered. After you read the ad and after you sent in the disposable camera, did you see them ever again?
No.
Wow.
No, not ever. Not ever.
Wow. Okay. Well, can you tell me anything else about Jim and Susan? I mean, from your experience of seeing them in the store, what were they like? What did you enjoy about them when they were customers?
The main thing I enjoyed about them was their consistency. They had a good rhythm. They would come in once a week. They would keep my revenue stream pretty predictable. And also they really did like they liked the snack array. They really appreciated that about my business, and nobody ever really noticed it before.
So they'd rent a couple videos and get some snacks. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said on a regular basis. How often are we talking?
Every Friday.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice. Like a weekly endeavor. Okay. I appreciate a bit of routine.
I think they called it vintage date night.
Oh, that's so lovely. That's really charming. Okay. And of course, where else to go than Rewind or Die for your vintage date night? Wow.
That's right.
Well, Bill, I feel for your loss. I can understand that not only is that a financial loss, but that's I can see how you take that personal. Someone it sounds like, they no longer have that date night, or maybe they do have that date night, but it no longer involves you. And I'm sorry, Bill. I know that can be painful. But Bill, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but the producers on my show, they have this uncanny ability of scouring the internet and connecting people and reaching out. And I want you to know we found Jim and Susan.
Shut up.
I'm dead serious, Bill, and I want you to, if you'll just bear with me for a moment, I'd like to bring on Jim and Susan onto the show to understand what for the listener. Bill's getting his hair ready. He's getting primed. I see a comb running through his hair. Did you just apply cologne?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, you sprayed something. So I want to
pheromones.
Oh goodness. All right, well, Bill, I just brace yourself, okay? Because I can do that. I've been in this position before. I'll let you know that I can guarantee that they'll be on the show, but I can't guarantee how they're going to respond to you. I can't guarantee that they will reciprocate the feelings you have for them. There's no way that I can know this.
I think that's fair.
Thank you, Bill. Now, if you'll hold on just a moment, I'd like to bring on our next guest. Looks like we have Jim and Susan waiting on the line. Welcome, Jim and Susan, to Dr. Fix Me.
Hello,
Hi,
Dr.
Bill.
Fix Me.
Hi. Oh, do you see Bill already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Susan. Welcome
guys.
to the show. Yeah, here's
Hi.
Bill.
Hey, Dr. Fix Me.
Hi. Are you aware of the show? Do you know why you're here?
We've been briefed, but we
Never heard of it before
yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a little-
okay. I see.
Yeah.
We're a little
Bill,
busy.
calm down. Bill, I see you're a little upset. Wait, calm down. Now, Jim and Susan, on this show, I do my best to as you may have guessed, fix people. Bill's here because he misses you as his customers and as I would say as his peers and acquaintance, and maybe more. But he says he misses you personally, and I just wanted to connect him with you to at least, in the very least, touch base, see how you're doing, Jim and Susan. Do you? It's clear that you remember Bill. I'd like to ask you, Jim, Susan, how can you describe to me your relationship with Bill?
Bill was a guy we knew a couple of years ago.
Okay.
That was actually the last time we went outside, wasn't it? I mean, we've just kind of cut everybody off since then. It's just been streaming one thing after another.
Wait, you said you haven't left the house in 2 years?
No. Once Game of Thrones premiered,
Oh,
everything just kind of, or the series finale, sorry, I haven't spoken to anyone in 2 years except for We don't really talk anymore. We talk with our minds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what? You
So-
talk with your minds? What do you mean?
Mhm.
It's a streaming thing. It happens once you watch a lot of streaming.
Wait, are you saying you've streamed so much entertainment that now you two have a stream of consciousness with each other?
Streaming
It's kind
brain
of-
to brain.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of an advanced technology. We're just really into advanced technologies.
Oh my-
We actually just got the new version of Netflix 2
Oh my
that we've
goodness.
been watching.
I mean,
There's
the way
another Netflix?
I didn't even know that there was another Netflix, but I'm jealous of the fact that you two can communicate so well. I mean, talk about hashtag relationship goals. That's phenomenal that you two are on such a level with one another.
Oh,
That's-
Dr. Fix Me, we're actually beyond hashtags at this point. We've advanced beyond the need. It's now ampersand in front of everything.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. And again, we're so into technology. We got a sex robot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
So that's our third.
Yeah, we really did. We filled our need for a third, and it's actually been better than we could have ever imagined.
Okay, you mentioned a third. Do you mean from what I understand that you once
Not a maid.
I understand that you
We
once
fuck
had-
it
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Yeah, DP, spit roast, Eiffel Tower, whatever you can think of.
Well,
We're
I'm
at
glad-
that point.
You got a robot?
You don't mince words, and I appreciate that, Jim and Susan. You're very direct, and I imagine that's maybe a symptom of having the stream of consciousness with one another. Wow,
Mhm.
wow. Well, I gotta say, I'm Jim and Susan. I'm delighted that you're on the show. But Bill here is heartbroken. He says that he hasn't seen you in the past 2 years, and he said that you since then he hasn't had a single customer since you last left. That you two were his last surviving customers.
I'm sorry, you got to refresh us a little bit. Who's Bill? Is that the flour guy or the Home
Well,
Depot guy?
no, we're-
Rewind or
we're-
die,
rewind.
baby.
Yeah, rewind or die. You had
Oh.
vintage date night. And,
Oh.
and I helped you
Sorry.
find a movie a couple times.
Susan doesn't. She
Yeah,
forgets.
I'm sorry. It's just he's the disposable camera guy, right? He's the fun saver.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you say that you got? Are you saying that you got that film developed and you know who sent it?
Oh no, we pulled the thing out and looked in the light. And
I see.
Figured it wasn't worth our time, so we rolled it back up and threw it away.
Oh my
what?
goodness.
Was it worth your time? You got a robot?
Yeah, I mean, Bill, you wouldn't have been able to fulfill our needs. I'm sorry.
Susan, why?
I mean, can you do penis laser?
I'm sorry. Did you say penis laser?
It's in the newest firmware update.
Of
Well,
your
maybe
sex
I
robot?
can. I don't know. Could you tell me what that means?
It actually can't be described with human language, so no, I'm sorry, I can't.
I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory. Penis, laser. Laser could easily be a noun as well as a verb. But you know what? I don't feel like we need to get into that. But it's Jim and Susan. So you haven't left the house because are you saying the only reason you haven't left the house is because you're just constantly streaming entertainment?
Yeah. Have you watched Insecure? That show is fire.
I've been meaning
So-
to. I do like Issa Rae, but I haven't seen a single episode.
Euphoria? I've
Euphoria.
just been getting into that.
I've heard all the hype, but I haven't seen a single episode. I should get into the HBO app.
You should stream more.
Mhm.
You should stream.
I guess I should, but the thing is, but I mean, I do enjoy going outside. I don't want to stream so much that I forget that there's an outside world. And I'm curious, Jim and Susan, how do you survive if you've never left the house? How do you socialize? How do you connect with others, or don't you?
Well, we have all the friends we need on TV, Dr. Fix Me. They get us. They understand us.
And by friends, do you mean Joey and Chandler and Ross and
Oh
Rachel?
no, that's old news.
Oh.
We actually have been watching Friends too.
Wait, there's a sequel to Friends?
Only
I
on
didn't
Netflix
know they made
too.
sequels to TV shows.
I
I've heard of reboots.
It's on Netflix too.
Mm-hmm. Hasn't actually even been made yet. It's our technology is so advanced we can absorb it.
Oh my god! So you've seen things that haven't even been created yet?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I haven't heard of Netflix too. It's probably not even available to the public yet. But yet
Mhm.
somehow
Definitely
you have
not.
access. Oh my goodness!
You should see your show. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Jim,
You
Susan,
get it. Your TV show
Mhm.
is wild.
my TV show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, my mind is blown. Not only did I not hear of these services, but I didn't know that I had my own TV show. So you've streamed my TV show? Oh my
Mhm.
goodness! Well,
A lot of nudity.
A lot of nudity. Oh, whose nudity?
We can't. We don't want to spoil the future. We can't.
Okay, no, I appreciate it. No spoilers here. No
Do
spoilers.
I go on the show in the future?
Oh no,
Ooh.
Bill.
He's that Bill.
Yeah, he's that Bill. He's the. You're the Greensboro massacre, Bill. That's the one.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Do I get
Well, again,
killed?
no spoilers.
Don't worry about it. No. Don't worry about it.
I think it's exciting that I have a TV show. I don't want any spoilers for Bill. I feel like that might he's already lost and confused and upset, and I don't want to push him any further. But I just gotta ask. I mean, Jim, Susan, since you've seen my show, can I ask how many seasons of my show exist?
Well, I do want to say congratulations on the Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Congratulations, and the Tony too.
My show got a Tony Award?
Oh yeah, for Dr. Fix Me: a one-man stage play.
Oh my goodness! I didn't realize that I was so prolific. Wow, you're blowing my mind, Jim and Susan. This is a lot to handle, and I just gotta say we're about to run out of our free version of Zoom here. For the listener, Dr. Fix Me podcast runs on a bit of a budget, so if you'll bear with us, we'll be right back after this. And we're back on to Dr. Fix Me. We've got Jim and Susan who have blown my mind with news that I not only have a prolific TV show, but I've got a Tony Award-winning one-man show or one-person show on Broadway. Oh my goodness. Jim and Susan, since you're able to see so much of the future, I guess you must be able to see that yourselves in the future. I mean, I'm curious to know, like, what... I'm curious, are there any downsides to living a stream-full life?
Well, Dr. Fix Me, before we get started, I just want to say you have our vote, okay? For the presidential run. You have our vote in 2068, so...
Wait, hold on a second. You're saying I run for president, and when do I run?
Oh, you're running for re-election, actually.
Re-election?
Right now.
Oh,
yeah.
I've already become the president in the future that you can see?
Mm-hmm. Right after the Third World War, it was all Fix Me all the time.
So the world is in such disarray that the only person who can fix it is Dr. Fix Me?
Dr. Fix Me.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can handle that level of responsibility. I mean, I'm just here to help one person, one issue at a time. And Bill right now, I mean, no offense, Bill, but you're one person, but you've got more than one issue that I'm not sure I know how to fix.
Bill is fucked up, yeah.
But I've got, well, I don't want to steer this towards, but hold on. I just can't imagine me being president. But Jim, Susan, maybe I wonder, is there a way that you could use your powers to hone in on Bill and help Bill see the light at the end of this dark tunnel he's in? He's in a business that's unwavering. He's refusing to adapt. It's rewind or die. He's refusing to adapt. I'd say, Bill, your business should really be adapt or die, because if you're not going to adapt, if you're not going to go to I don't know, provide streaming rentals or create a website. What if you provided a website where people could rent your VHS? I think I've got it.
I don't remember going to Fix Me MBA business consultant. I remember coming to Dr. Fix Me. And
well, look,
I'm looking to do is to get pegged out the freaking yin yang by Susan while Jim watches in a corner. And if you can't make that happen,
wow,
I don't see you winning the presidency, quite frankly.
Well, Bill, that's a very specific vision that you have. You didn't mention this at all at the top of the show. In fact, when I inquired about what you wanted from them, you told me not to ask. So shame on you.
I wanted to talk to them. I figured you could make that happen. And look, here they are, right in front of me. You're dangling the reward right in front of me, and you're going to take it away.
Well, I told you what I could offer you. I could offer you a connection with Jim and Susan, but I could not guarantee how they were going to react to you. And it's clear that they have adapted. They've moved on, Bill. They've adapted.
Connection.
Yes, connection. You're visually and audibly connected to Jim and Susan. They can see you and they can hear you. That's what I can guarantee.
Damn you, Fix Me.
Look, Bill. You need to take a lesson from Jim and Susan. Look how happy they are. They are gleaming. They are beaming with happiness. They're able to connect on a level I've never even conceived of. They can stream each other's thoughts to one another.
Dr. Fix Me, that's the radiation from the sex robot.
Mm-hmm.
What's
that
the radiation?
We've absorbed.
Oh, the glow.
That's the glow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I just thought perhaps that was
sex robots nuclear.
Yeah, how is your sex robot powered?
Mm-hmm. Everything's nuclear in the future.
Oh my goodness.
Are you physically in the future?
Yeah, that's a good question, Bill.
No. Just mentally and emotionally.
You're mentally and emotionally from the future. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, Bill, clearly Jim and Susan are happy. They like where they are because they have adapted. They've committed to the streaming lifestyle. They have a sex robot. They've updated their lives. Bill, why can't you update yours?
Oh no. Can I borrow the robot?
Sorry, it has a.
We're in love with it.
Yeah. It.
I'm sorry, Bill. I mean, well, perhaps Jim and Susan, perhaps you could share with Bill how you acquired your robot, and then Bill can follow those same steps and get his own sex robot. Maybe that's all Bill needs is just a sex robot.
Yeah. Well, we each have a master's in engineering from Caltech, and then we just built the robot, and it's as easy as that. It's 2 steps, really.
So wait, you made the robot, and I'm sure it's more complicated than the 2 steps. 1 being Caltech degree, and 2 just building it. I'm sure it's more
maybe
nuanced.
to your mind it's a little more complicated, but it's 2
Okay.
steps for us.
All right. Well, Bill, I'm afraid we're at an impasse here. I think the situation, the solution is a bit more complicated than we realize. And if you'll excuse me, Bill, I need to take a moment to pause here and hear a word from our sponsor. Because as we all know, this is showbiz after all, and the business part of this show is hearing a live read of one of our local sponsors who provide either a product or service or perhaps both. So without any further ado, I'd like to welcome on today's sponsor. Looks like we have Ricky Swaggers. Welcome, Ricky, to Dr.
What's
Fix Me.
up, my people? What's good? Yeah! Swagger time. Woohoo!
Welcome, Ricky. Did you just say swagger time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Ricky, please, you have the floor. Tell us, what product or service, or both, do you have to offer?
Everything. I got everything for you. Everything you need. You need swag. You need puppets. You need cars. You need anything. We got it at Ricky Swaggers. Swagger time. Yeah.
Wow, you sound like some type of like a one-stop shop for all your needs?
Yeah.
Okay. So, give me an example. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of this episode, but we have a guest here, Bill, who has been inquiring. I'm sorry, Bill. Sorry, Ricky. What was that?
I didn't say anything, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear you at all, so I don't know. I'm sure. Okay. Well, getting back to what I was going to say is Bill here, our guest, was inquiring about the use of a sex robot. Ricky Swaggers, do you have anything?
Got it. We got it.
You have sex
Swagger
robots?
time. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, tell me about these sex robots. What kind of? I mean, is there just one sex robot, or is there? Are there
You come
different?
in, you tell us what you want. We give you like 10, 15 days. You pay like $250,000 and you get it.
$250,000?
$350,000.
You just touched your ear as if to check in with someone else. Did you get a
Oh,
confirmation?
there was a fly bothering me.
The fly was bothering you, so you
Yeah,
gently
yeah.
touched your ear?
Yeah, I don't like to kill.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it was more of a shooing thing. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It was less to
Indeed.
hurt the fly and more to protect your ear. I get
Of
that.
course.
So-
Swagger time.
So $300,000 could get you a sex robot. Why such a steep price?
Because they're nuclear.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nuclear.
Was that another fly that was in your ear?
Yes.
Oh,
Something's
okay.
bothering my. Maybe it's just I have an itch or something.
Okay. So, Ricky, take this time. You can reach to. You've got all the listeners that Dr. Fix Me has throughout the world, because this is a global podcast. Anyone in the world can reach us. So, tell the listener out there what it is. Can you give us some examples of what you sell?
You come to my store and you'll find out. Swagger time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I see. That sounds a bit mysterious. Like the only way we'll know is if we show up in person.
What'd you say?
Well, were you just swatting another fly, or I feel like you
I
were confident?
told you my ears just itchy. I don't know what's going on.
It
I'm
also looked like you were talking.
65 years old. Things
Oh,
happen.
you're an older gentleman. I didn't realize.
Do I look young? Thank
Well,
you.
I don't like to assume anyone's age, but I am surprised to know that you're 65. I gotta say, Mr. Swaggers, you do look young for your age.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Of
It's
course.
the
Now,
cream from the Swagger shop. Yeah.
oh goodness. Please tell us about this cream. I'm sure the more our customers know about this cream, the more intrigued they may be to
I mean,
purchase it.
Dr. Fix Me, you asking a lot of questions, man. I don't know about all this.
Well, look, like I said, Mr.
This is
Swaggers.
some exclusive stuff. Now, if you
Exclusive.
really want to know about my cream, my robots, and my store, you gotta come to the store. Well, you gotta come meet me first, and then I get everything.
Oh,
situated.
okay. You know what? Let's jump ahead and get to the call to action. So, if any of our listeners out there want to get a hold of this cream or any sex robots or any of your wares, it sounds like you've got anything and everything for people's needs and wants. How can they reach you, Mr. Swaggers? Mr. Swaggers? For listener, I think he's swatting another fly. Are you? I can't tell. Are you selecting music or are you talking to someone? What's
I'm
going on?
sorry.
Because you're
I think
touching
my
not only your
internet
ear, but
connection is bad. Are you saying something?
yeah, I'm asking you. Where can people find you? Where is your store? Where are you, Ricky Swaggers? Look, this is your
break. Break.
No, I'm not. I'm not breaking up. I'm not breaking up, Mr. Swaggers. I'm not breaking up. You are a sponsor on this show. You have an opportunity here to sell your wares. Look, you've paid for this time, Mr. Swaggers. Yeah, I've got your money. Either you want to sell something or you don't. Okay, help me help you here. All right. Not sorry to quote Tom Cruise, but help me
Jerry
out.
Maguire, great movie.
Oh,
I
I
have it
think
on
I'm
VHS.
hearing you now. What were you saying?
Oh, Bill Jackson, you have Jerry Maguire on VHS. Is the original VHS different than any other digitized version?
There's director's commentary at the end where the guy talks about how much he hates Tom Cruise, but that's beside the point. I want to know where I can get Swagger Cream and a robot.
Yes, please.
Oh, you want to know where you can get our items?
Yes, Ricky Swaggers. That's what I'm asking. Where can people
You
find
tell
you?
me what state, town, city you're in, and we come to you. We meet you somewhere. We negotiate the price, and then everything else falls into place. Swagger time, yeah.
Yes, Swagger time. Mr. Swaggers, you're saying that you'll meet customers where they are, no matter where they are?
Yes, we
Oh,
have
okay.
a private plan,
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, a private plane. Okay, well nothing says success
and
quite
on
like
the
a
side is swagger time.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's clearly indicative of personal success. Now, Mr. Swaggers, how can people reach you so that they can say, hey, I'm in, let's say, I don't know, Chicagoland. They want to meet you in Chicago. Is there any way that
You got something the right way.
Yes, I've got I've
So it's Ricky Swaggers
uh-huh.
dot
Yep.
243
.243.
at yahoo.com
Oh, I see.
at AOL.com.
At yahoo.com, at AOL.com?
It's at both.
Wait, were you just confirming? Who are you talking to, Ricky? It's clear that you're talking to someone else. Who do you have in your ear? Who are you speaking to?
Ear itch.
Why are you refusing to tell me this? What is the problem here?
I don't like being interrogated. All right.
Look, Ricky, the more the
Are
customer
you a copper? You a copper?
a copper? Like,
Yeah,
are you talking about like the element?
Like the ones that.
Oh no. I'm not 5-0. I'm not a police officer. That's not.
You
how
ask a
I
lot
roll.
of questions like yeah.
Well,
That's what a cop would say.
Oh my goodness, Bill! Don't you start with me, okay? I'm trying to help you, Bill. I'm trying to help our sponsor. Okay.
He does kind of look like Detective Stabler from Law and Order SVU.
Oh yeah, streaming now on Hulu.
Wait, I look like Detective Stabler?
Yeah, like a cop.
Oh, what's his name? Christopher Maloney?
Christopher Maloney.
Christopher
Oh,
Maloney.
He
well,
also
you know what?
kinda looks like Columbo from the VHS section at my store.
You know what?
Cool.
I appreciate the compliments. I'll take the Columbo remark as a compliment to Mr. Swaggers. Look, people need to email you. So so you're saying that listeners of Dr. Fix Me can email you at rickyswaggers.243 at either yahoo.com or at AOL.com or both, and you can
And
then
Gmail. We
and
have
Gmail.
also
Okay, and Gmail. All right.
Swagger
Wow.
time.
So try. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of different ways to reach you, and it sounds like you're not sure which one is the most
We
effective.
got other people working, so
Oh.
that we can help you and be convenient to your needs.
I see. Okay. Now, Ricky, let's say someone wants you to meet them in, I don't know, California. How long would it take for you to go to where they are?
We got associates everywhere.
Oh, so
We
you would
can
send a
make
representative?
things happen. Yes.
Oh, okay. I see. That's fantastic. Now, Ricky Swaggers, I don't suppose some of my sponsors they'll offer a discount code or a promotional offer for Dr. Fix Me listeners. Do you have any such promotions
Stop
available?
being cheap, Dr. Fix Me. If you want the good stuff, you pay for the good stuff. Discounts come during the holidays.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listeners, you heard it here. If you want a discount, you got to wait to order over the holidays. Oh, which holidays, by the way?
The American ones? I mean,
Well, I mean, there's.
I don't
Oh,
know.
well, I mean, the next upcoming holiday that's going around the nation is and even internationally is Easter. Would you have any Easter discounts available?
Do we do this?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
talk. Okay, good. Okay, you know what? It was clear that you were confirming with someone else, but I'm glad that they were able
No,
to.
that's just my thinking process.
Well, I'm glad that you
I
you
can
are.
it's like rubbing my head.
Sure. Okay, I get it. So thank you for confirming that there is a discount available over Easter. Can I ask what that discount is?
1%.
1%. Okay. I feel like 1% wasn't even worth.
2%?
Well, I'm not here to negotiate. I'm just saying I'm a little dismayed. All this work. I'm trying to
I'm
understand.
just messing.
You were messing with me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can appreciate that. I appreciate a jest. I like that. Okay. So in truth, what kind of discount over Easter will you be offering?
You gotta press swagger time and see. It's a surprise.
Press swagger time? What do you mean? Like a button?
When you email us, you say swagger time in the email.
Oh, so it's okay. Promo code swagger time. Oh.
Yeah.
Well-
and then
well-
Jimmy Swaggers, Ricky Swaggers.
Wait,
You
hold
know.
on a second. Ricky Swaggers, you just said Jimmy Swaggers. Is that who you're talking to? Is there a Jimmy Swaggers in your ear?
Sometimes I can't get it together.
Miss-
I've been through a lot in this life.
Mr. Swaggers, I can't help but notice that you have multiple emails that can reach you. Do you also go by multiple aliases?
This is my real name, my government name, my birth name. I was
Okay.
birthed Swaggers. I'm a Swaggers family man. It's very unique.
It is. I gotta say, it is very unique. Well, you
Thank
know what,
you.
Ricky Swaggers, we're at the end of our sponsor spot. I'm so glad that you're here to sponsor this episode. It wouldn't be possible
gotta
without
say
you.
something
You do?
to this young Jackson fella. I heard about your story, about your store. Kick that store to the ground and come work for Swaggers. You just
Oh.
gotta make a $100,000 investment.
Wait, Are you saying that Bill could work for you as long as he invests into your company with
See,
$100,000?
the investment helps him grow as a person, and we double it
So
within
100,000.
1 year.
One year, if I come to you with the rest of the money that I have, you'll double it in a year, and then
That's only
what?
$200,000. That's only 2/3 a sex robot.
It's 2/3 a
That's in
sex
a
robot.
year.
Or I could,
Who knows what will happen in the next year, and then the year after that? And then
do
the
I
year
have to
after
recruit
that?
any friends?
No, just you.
Okay, so it's not one
Oh.
of those multi-level marketing things.
Yeah,
I mean,
not a Ponzi scheme.
if you have friends that want to come for swagger time, you can let us know. We can make them cool.
Swagger Time is a great company.
Oh, thank you.
So
They
Yeah,
run
how's
the
it work in the
entire
future?
Eastern
Yeah, Jim
seaboard.
and Susan, you're aware of Swagger Time?
forget about
Ricky's-
Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's Swagger Time in the future.
It's all about swagger time.
Oh, Swagger Time is the future.
Mhm.
You're saying it outpaces Amazon? It becomes bigger?
Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh
How
my
y'all know about
goodness.
the future?
Well, Ricky, I don't know if you've been listening or not, but Jim and Susan here have they live the streaming lifestyle. They are streaming. It sounds like almost every app. So many apps that they
Look,
listen to. They stream apps that don't even
we at
exist yet.
Swagger Time know about the future. We got time machines on time machines, okay? Back to the
You
Future car.
you sell
Mhm.
time machines? You sell a DeLorean?
No, we don't sell them right now. We, working on the
Oh,
tweaks of building more. We have one functional, two.
oh, okay. So you have one functional, two time machines, but they're not for sale.
No.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well,
So that's the
thank you
only
very
thing
much.
you can't get me as a time machine?
I mean, you pay a hefty price and we'll let you use it.
Hmm.
No promises will get you back.
Wow, that sounded very I don't know, sketchy. I guess that was very very
We
sketchy.
have you sign a waiver and everything,
That does not
We take
reassure.
precautions.
Okay, thank you, Ricky Swaggers, for being on this episode. I feel like we understand thoroughly that your business is it's confusing. There are 3 emails that people can reach you at. Ricky
Confusing?
Swaggers. Yes, I mean 3 of them. You got rickyswaggers.243. Who puts a period and then random numbers? That's just so. And you got 3
Random
ways.
numbers.
Yeah. Why 243? Tell me that. Why do you have .243 in your email if it's
Because I
not
like
random?
243. And
Oh,
the
okay.
dot needed to be there to distinguish my name and the numbers.
Oh, I see. So Ricky Swaggers 243 didn't already exist. You just insisted on the period.
I'm very confused about your question, sir.
That's quite all right, and I feel
I'm
like
a
I've
very
asked.
old man. You're gonna have to.
I've asked enough questions already. Ricky Swaggers, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, you can find Ricky Swaggers.243 at yahoo.com, at AOL.com, and or at gmail.com. Thank you, Ricky
Swagger
Swaggers.
time.
Swagger time. I love that catchy. It's a catchphrase and a slogan, and it's a bit of a catchy earworm. Thank you very much, Ricky Swaggers. Now I want to get back to our we got Bill Jackson and Jim and Susan here. Bill, you've listened to our sponsor. You it seems like he's offered you a role in his enterprise. All that you have to do is invest $100,000. Is that a viable option for you?
Yeah, I think you've convinced me to adapt. Jim,
I have.
Susan, thank you for telling me about the future and what Swagger Time is. And I'm going to take all the rest of my money and 1, invest in Swagger Time. And 2, I'm paying Mr. Swaggers $350,000 to get the both of you.
Wait, what? You're gonna pay Ricky Swaggers for Jim and Susan?
He said he can get anything for $350, right?
Wait, hold on.
So
Let's
we've
get our
solved
sponsor
my
back. Can we get our
problem.
sponsor back? Hold on a second. Ricky Swaggers, do we still have you? I don't know if we have our. Oh no, I think we lost our sponsor.
Bill, Ricky works for us.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Is he the
Jim,
robot?
We stream directly to his mind and tell him what to do.
Jim, Susan, do you own Swagger Time?
Yes.
What Houdini stuff are you talking about?
Well, we got our sponsor back finally. Okay, Ricky Swaggers, please help us understand. What I've just learned is that Jim and Susan stream their consciousness to you.
Are you the people in my head? I mean, what are you talking about?
So there are people in your head. You kept touching your ear. You kept reporting to someone else. And every time you reported to someone else, I would see Jim and Susan look up into their own minds, and I thought maybe they were.
This is my business.
Okay,
Ricky?
you
Ricky?
just stuttered and fizzled out there for a second there, Ricky.
Ricky,
I do
raise
that
your
sometimes. I'm old.
raise your right hand, Ricky.
No,
Oh,
See?
well,
He'll
you
do it.
you protested, but your right hand went up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
My right hand didn't go up. I can't even feel it sometimes.
it went up, and you fought it. You fought that right hand.
I
Wow.
don't know what you mean.
Jim and Susan, I did not realize you have like telepathic control over Ricky Swaggers. That's now. Not only am I impressed with you, but frankly, I'm a little intimidated.
Who are
Well,
you?
we have telepathic control over all beings in the future, Dr. Fix Me.
Are you saying that you're also the reason for the success of my show, my one person show, and my Emmy award winning television series?
Absolutely.
Oh
Mhm.
my goodness!
You're our puppet.
I'm your puppet?
Am I your puppet?
No, not in a sexual way. I'm sorry, Bill.
But you can be
I'm
our
so
puppet.
sorry, Bill. I was rooting for you there. I was really hoping that you would be their puppet, but I feel like. But Bill, you seemed convicted in investing in Ricky Swaggers into Swagger Time. You said you were going to invest all of your funds. How much do you have left from your what kind of fund did you have?
Talking about the trust that my dad left
Yes,
me
the
before
trust
his
fund.
lawyer slapped me. I've got
Yes.
about 125 left. But if I sell the
125
store,
what?
1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if I sell the store, I could get a little bit more. But I think I'm just gonna go put it all into Swagger Time. I think it's
Oh.
time.
You're going to invest all of your money, savings, and everything that you've invested into Rewind or Die into Ricky Swaggers.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
I think
my
it's
goodness.
time. You've said adapt and move on enough to where I think it's in my head that I won't be letting the family down if I actually do something different.
I mean, I appreciate you adapting and changing directions. I think that's admirable. But Bill, don't you think that you might be going a little you might be putting the horse before or the cart before the horse?
You
in
want me
this
to
way?
change or what? Fix me. You've been sitting here pushing me the whole fucking show to do something different. I finally say I'm gonna do something different. You're like, maybe you're not gonna do
Tell
it.
him, Bill.
Fuck
Tell him.
off, Fix Me. With your
Yeah.
wishy-washy bullshit. Why don't you take the Emmy and
Fuck
shove that
off.
globe part up your ass? You piece of shit. Good Lord, look at you. What are you laughing? Is this funny to you? You rat bastard! Adapt! Change! No, don't! You're never gonna get laid! I hear you! Fix Me!
Bill, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I just wanted you to move forward, yes, but with restraint. I feel like I just don't want you to suffer anymore. That's I want to remind you, Bill, I'm on your side. I'm just simply trying to help. But I feel like you're convicted in this. You want to move forward, and who am I to stop you?
That's right. That's right.
So
Swagger,
Ricky, if you're-
swagger time.
that's right.
If you're gonna
Swagger
say it,
time.
you gotta say it right.
How do-
Swagger time.
Swagger time.
There's work to be done.
Ricky's
me.
right hand went back up to his forehead in a bit of shame. It seemed like. All right. Wow. Ricky, will you? Does your offer still stand? Will you be able to take Bill into your employ and use his services in your
As
business?
long as you got the money, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Swagger time.
Swagger time.
Wow. Well, I guess there is light at the end of this tunnel, Bill Jackson. So I guess if you're going to invest in Ricky Swaggers, where does this leave you, I guess, personally? I understand this where you're going to invest financially, you're going to invest your business, but I understand you're still a little lonely, lovelorn. You're still looking for that connection. Where will you go from here?
I'm just gonna attach emotionally to Swagger time. Like
Oh.
that, I'm just gonna latch on, and that's gonna be my entire personality and being. Swagger time.
That's what we like to hear.
Wow.
Swagger time.
Well, Jim, Susan, you have some insight. I'm skeptical of this, but I feel like maybe I should look to you, Jim and Susan. Do you have any insight on this move? Will this move help Bill with Ricky Swaggers, aka will it help him when he invests ultimately in you two?
I mean, I think we all know the answer to that.
Well, I don't.
I don't either.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
right,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, we forgot.
I mean, I may be a puppet of yours, but I can't read your mind.
Oh, so sad.
So sad. If we told you it would alter the course of the future, and
And again, no spoilers, of course.
right. But
right.
we can.
Well, fair enough. But it sounds like there is light at the end of the tunnel, and with that, I just have to trust that it will work. So, I can't think of a better way to wrap up this episode than to say, Jim, Susan, I'm just astounded and delighted that you're here. Your insight into the future has been just pivotal in helping steer the course of Bill Jackson, his livelihood, his career, and also his personal life. Thank you to our sponsor, Ricky Swaggers. Your business seemed sketchy and mysterious and untrustworthy, but it seems to be for the best. It seems to help Bill out of this rut and to help him truly adapt. So thank you, Ricky Swaggers.
You're very judgy, sir.
But I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. As judgy as I am, I'm even more grateful. And to Bill Jackson, I gotta say, since you've got this new lease on life, you're gonna invest in Ricky Swaggers and ultimately invest in Jim and Susan. Hey, if you think about it, Bill, you're connected to Jim and Susan in this way.
Swagger time.
That's right. And with that, I gotta say, Bill, you have been fixed. Swagger time. This has been Dr. Fix Me. Today's episode is performed by Wes Davis, Danielle Seawright, Austin Guttery, and Greg Tertullian. Dr. Fix Me theme song written and performed by Allison Miller. Enjoy the show? Let us know at drfixmeshow@gmail.com. You can also follow Dr. Fix Me on Instagram at Dr. Fix Me and on Facebook at Dr. Fix Me Show. While you're at it, rate and review Dr. Fix Me on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your audio entertainment. Editing, production, direction, and Dr. Fix Me performed by yours truly, Michael Kim Lewis. Thank you for listening.
We filled our need for a third, and it's actually been better than we could have ever imagined.
Okay, you mentioned a third. Do you mean, from what I understand, that you once...
Not a maid.
I understand that you
We
once
fuck
had-
it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah. DP, spit roast, Eiffel Tower, whatever you can think of.